look a little distracted for a few minutes. I'll just keep adding them. But my name is April Wagner. My husband, Bob, and I are going to be your hosts tonight. I'm super excited that you've taken the time to join us. We're going to get right through it, keep you for about 30 minutes, but going to give you a lot of really, really great information. This is, something we haven't done in a little while, but we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects. And really, I can still remember the first time I heard about this was something called activation. And if you're around any of us for just a little time, we use that word a lot. But what activation is it's new science that's out there. Typically people use supplements, and you may be using supplements. Maybe you took multivitamins, you took vitamin C, vitamin D, any of those are supplements. And what they're doing is they're adding or supplementing to your body. What you're going to hear as we go through activation is something that is a pathway in your body that we're going to get to reactivate. So super science there. But all of this began with the discovery, or actually a single question of, is declining health something we must accept as part of getting older? And for me, that has always been the case, at a fairly early age.
Bob and April call, was chatting with April.
Marge, thanks. I think about my grandmother, we took care of her at a very early age. And so what happened is ultimately her years were spent, last year's in a nursing home, to the point where, she didn't really remember us. She didn't have any quality. So, that was something that, was not something I could do separate. And so this is very interesting. And so what we found out, they found out in the late 1960s, was that we actually have a pathway that creates these antioxidants. And the reason we take or have supplemented for so long is the reason we take these antioxidants, is to stay healthy. Because this pathway, and this is the first moment, this pathway actually reduces or it stops creating antioxidants. So anyway, this pathway creates antioxidants. It stops doing that at the time that we are in.
April, you're somehow you muted. You're gonna need to start over on this slide. Unmute yourself. No, you're still muted.
Okay, sorry guys, I'm not quite sure why I got muted, but so this is a very important slide. I'm just going to backtrack, because this is an industry that Bobby and I had been in. It's almost 30 years now. So for 25 years, we worked with physicians. The one thing that we didn't know is that our bodies create their own antioxidants. And so what was found out in this lab back in the late 1960s was that our body creates their own antioxidants. The whole reason that we supplement, the whole reason that we take a multivitamin, the whole reason that we take vitamin D, vitamin C, is to get those antioxidants to fight something called free radicals, which is bad for our body. What this scientist found out is that this pathway that creates all these antioxidants, we only have it till about the time we're in our 20s, and then it stops working. And so that's when we have to try to supplement, but we can never supplement enough. Well, he went back to the lab for a few decades and found out a way that we can actually reactivate this pathway. So when I talked about supplementation is something you're probably doing, Bobby and I took tons and tons of supplements up until we found out about this. But now we can actually go about activating this pathway. And so this is called NRF2 activation. And he actually figured out how to flip the switch so that our body can now create antioxidants. In fact, I'll show you as we go along, more than 1 million times per second, the antioxidant value. So much better than any supplementation. But the bigger picture and the thing that's gone on is they've discovered more and more about this. They finished the Human Genome Project, was we can now turn off our bad genes and turn on or have more of our good genes. So a lot of times we'll worry about maybe certain health diseases or problems that our parents, our grandparents dealt with, that is no longer necessary. Through activation, good health, some exercise, we can have a much greater control, 90–95% over the quality of our health, how we age, how long we live, and most importantly to me is the quality of that health. So I have to use a little scientific term here, a little medical term called oxidative stress. Maybe you've heard of it. I find most people, even a lot of physicians, haven't heard about it. But what oxidative stress is it's all those free radicals that we create while we just breathe, while we talk, while we exercise, the microwave, pesticides, water, stress, all of this stuff causes free radicals for our body. And what's happened to date is, particularly as we get older, we cannot supplement for sure. We can't take in enough antioxidants to offset the amount of free radicals that we have. So that's what is called oxidative stress. It's a lot more free radicals killing off damaging cells. And so we have the term oxidative stress. This is what oxidative stress looks like in our bodies. You know, it hurts our brain, our heart, kidney, skin, all of our organs, our joints. And the older you get, the more this becomes, you're aware of it. You may not have serious disease, but you may have some joint pain, some brain fog, you know, maybe your skin is getting wrinkles, maybe you're getting gray hair, you know, these are all forms of oxidative stress. And so the way that he reactivated this pathway is with a product called Protandim, NRF2 activation. And what Protandim does is it reduces oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days. This is huge. And the more you hear about this, you'll really appreciate how huge it is. But again, 40% in the first 30 days. So Protandim activates your body to create more than 1 million antioxidants per second. It increases our master antioxidant, something called glutathione, which is really responsible for our immune system, keeping us healthy, by some 300%. This is unheard of. Doctors have spent, you know, a lot of money. Spas try to inject it into you. They try to do everything to increase glutathione levels. Very, very hard to increase. Because this is so exciting, our company has 13 patents actually protecting the duplication of this formulation, because it's kind of a simple formulation. There's 5 plant-based ingredients. Maybe you've heard of turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, ashwagandha, and bacopa. Now, Bobby and I, again, remember I said we took a lot of supplements, a lot of antioxidants to keep which part of our body healthy, because we wanted to have quality of life as we got older. We took turmeric, milk thistle, ashwagandha, and we took 3 of the 5 different ingredients there. And we could have just added another 2, but it didn't quite work that way. So instead of taking 5 pills, by just taking his 1 pill, we get 1,800% better results than if we just tried to be a mad scientist and take the 5 pills ourselves. So it's really the formulation, the synergistic formulation that's really made this so special. The longer it goes on, there's more and more studies. But what's really cool is, and there's people out there that say, you know, I can get enough just from eating my foods, you know, that if I eat right, you know, that's all I need to do. Well, that absolutely isn't true. If you were to eat, you know, 11 pounds of blueberries, 375 oranges, drink 87 glasses of red wine, and ingest 120 tablets of vitamin C every day, day in and day out, that might equivalent to Protandim, but you couldn't do that. 1 is the cost factor, but 2 is 120 tablets of vitamin C would probably be a lethal dose. I'm sure 87 glasses of red wine would be almost impossible to, if not impossible. But this puts it in a way that just makes it even more exciting. So for every month that we are on Protandim, we reduce a whole decade of oxidative stress, a whole decade. So much so that if I took 4 people, 1 who was 80 years old, 1 who was 60-year-old, 1 who was 40, and 1 was 20, and I drew all their blood, I could not tell whose blood was that originally of the 20-year-old, because everybody's blood would appear to be that of a 20-year-old. That excites me. I don't want to be 20 again, but I certainly want to have the blood of a 20-year-old. This is pretty cool. NIA, the National Institute of Aging, actually did a study on Protandim, and it actually showed that male mice lived about 7% longer, which is very, very exciting there. So, we not only have quality of life, but we have expansion of life. All of this is not just my opinion. I have to tell you, for those first 25 years where we brought supplements into physicians' offices, kind of did a little turnkey thing, a lot of how much vitamin C, how much omega, how much D people took was really, it was kind of sketchy. It was somebody's opinion. There really were no hard studies on what we should be taking. And so what we were giving along a lot of times was opinions. Well, this product, Protandim, actually has 30+ studies on the product. And on that medical term, oxidative stress, there's probably 300,000 studies at this point, because it's just being studied again and again. Although it's so little known, we have lots and lots of science behind this to back everything that we're saying. We don't even have to say it. We just share whatever information people want. So there's 30+ studies on the product. You never hear of that. There's not a nutritional product you have in your kitchen counter or shelf or wherever you keep your products these days that you take that has those kind of studies. So this is pretty exciting. Places like Harvard University, the National Institute of Health, Washington Study had something super cool to say. They said the health effects of NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary therapeutic and the most extraordinary preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. And they likened it to things like aspirin, penicillin, great discoveries, stem cells, really, really cutting edge. And, it's a shame that more and more people don't know about that or just hearing about it. Besides the one that reduces oxidative stress, Protandim NRF2, we've got another product called NRF1. And what this product does is it increases mitochondria. Mitochondria decline is actually another, or dysfunction they call it, is another medical term. And what happens is you have all these little pockets of energy in each cell, lots and lots of them. But by the time we get to midlife, a good half of them have already been decreased. And they do everything from helping us think, to helping us see, to having our heart, inflate, deflate, our lungs, our heartbeat, our lungs, in our muscles, everything. Our muscles have a lot of mitochondria in them. And so a lot of times as people get older, over 40 is downhill, they'll say that's because they're lacking mitochondria and their muscles are absolutely feeling it. They're slowing down. So by this product, Protandim NRF1 Synergizer, we actually can increase ATP or mitochondria and help slow down that aging process. Works great with the oxidative stress and the mitochondria. They go really well in hand. Improves sleep quality and cellular repair, supports cardiovascular system, brain health. This is in every cell. We want this. We want a lot of this so that we can feel really good. Our cells can repair itself and we can have lots of natural energy. And again, you can see this is just a few different natural ingredients, but again, they've got some great formulations that they've been able to put together, very, very results oriented. The last in this Protandim line is super cool. This is kind of, probably shouldn't say it, it's kind of like our fountain of youth. I mean, it's just a product that there's these proteins that we have in a cell. And again, they decline as we get older. And if we can increase them, we get some amazing benefits. We can improve mental focus and concentration. We can improve motivation. We can improve libido, weight loss, mental and physical energy, recovery. I'm an avid tennis player. Recovery is huge. The inflammation process of our bodies, maintain cholesterol levels, the vascular system, lots and lots of benefits from this product. To date, people have gone on severe calorie restricted diets to try to increase these sirtuins, they're called, these little proteins, really, really hard to do. And there's a lot of companies out there trying to run down this path. We have the only product that's proven to actually activate 100% of the sirtuins within the first 24 hours. So this is a product you take and you actually feel this product. So just a great product to round out the other two Protandims as well. So, a lot of times people say to me, which one do you think I should use? Well, if you can, I'd use all three because they very much work together off one another, you can get 2,100% better results with each product if you use all three of them together, because those are our three major pathways and they're all working together to keep us quite healthy there. That NRF2 activation is in our skincare line. It's in our hair care line. We've got a pet line. We've got a nootropic brain health product. And we've also got an eye formulation that, even just looking at this computer, people are either in front of their phone, they're on their computers, the sunlight, all of this is hurting macular degeneration. A lot of people these days are getting shots in their eyes and stuff. This product really helps. It helps with reaction time. For tennis, for me, I can tell reaction time is much better, but just helps keep our eyes in a great place. But all of our products, what's pretty cool, the hair care, the skincare are on an app, and you might want to write this down. It's called Think Dirty. It's an app on your phone. You can actually get that app and put anything you might have in your bathroom, hair care, skin care, and actually put it in there. And it's amazing, while you're warm and hot, your skin is open and all those contaminants are coming in. So we want something that's really clean. We have some super, super clean products. And to continue with that NRF2 activation is our liquid collagen. Super cool product, new product that we've had. I think we've probably had it maybe about 60, 70 days at this point. Collagen is a major part of our bodies. 25 to 35% of our body is made up of this protein, and it is the glue that holds our skin on. So if you've been in the gym working out and you still got bad arms or whatever, it's because of the collagen. Lack of collagen does so many different things, whether it's, the skin looking, the hair, the nails, just the way your body's hanging with skin, wrinkles, sagginess. There's so much benefits that we can get, the softness of our skin. But again, this starts declining in our 30s. So we really want to supplement here. We have a product that we have been getting amazing results with. So you can see brain health, mental health, sleep quality, liver function. It holds all our organs together, which is super important. I'm going to show you a few pictures of what this has done. So you can see again, that's Jennifer. It's hard for me because I know all these people personally, got amazing, amazing results. And she's there at about 6 weeks. This is my picture. I think this is about 2 months there. You can see I've gotten amazing results. A lot of sun damage that I had from tennis, brown spots on the side and stuff. This is, 10 days. You can see under the eye bags. We saw a lot of that. Dark circles under them. We saw a lot of that go away on a lot of the pictures. And again, I'm showing you just a few really quickly so that we can keep this down in time. The neck has to be the hardest. Women know, the neck is just shows age, back of hand shows age. You can see all the pictures that we have that, amazing in just 7 days, the kind of results that we're getting. This is Martha, again, got tremendous, tremendous results. She looks so much younger. She's continued to get some amazing results. Love seeing her on social. And then the stomach. We've seen legs, we've seen arms, we've seen butts, we've seen stomachs. All of them got amazing results with this collagen, because it is the only collagen out there that activates. It is an activating collagen, meaning it makes your body produce more collagen. It helps maintain the collagen by keeping it so that it doesn't get deteriorated. And then it also is adding 10 forms of collagen peptides there. So it is the best on the market. And that's why we're getting results so fast. A few more legs, dramatic results there, the eyes, the 11s, all those tough areas to keep those wrinkles out that we all want so much. But again, just to go over these benefits, improved sleep. 65% of people have problems sleeping, improves exercise, recovery, endurance, recuperation, vitality, overall energy, better mental focus, concentration. Libido's not on here. We've got a great study coming out on weight loss with the collagen, healthier hair, skin, and nails. And, really, it just like the collagen works all over. The Protandim line just slows down the aging process all over so that, we can think better, feel better, and really feel like we did when we were in our 30s. So, but, that leads to another great story. I kind of told you the story of how NRF2 came to be. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how the company came to be, and I'm going to ask my husband to do that. It's a great story. So hold on. Thank you for your time.
Hey, good evening. I don't know about you, but I'm one of these people. Maybe it's the New York in me. I live in Florida now, but I'm somebody that if, one is good, two is better, and April told me today, she said, there's an odd number of collagen in the fridge because we both take it every day and they're 10 packs. So they run out evenly. And I'm like, well, there's an extra bottle. I'll take another one. I love the results that people get on these products. And I'm going to take the last 10 minutes or so to just share with you a little bit about the company that has created this. And there's a business opportunity that can go with it. And if you think about the way the economy is right now and the job situation for many and even the folks that are working and doing well that have concerns about the longevity of their check or their business or whatever, a lot of people are looking for that second, even that third stream of income. So let me just tell you a little bit more about the company. LifeVantage, everything really launched. And if you haven't seen, this is a really old video, but whoever invited you on, ask them about the ABC primetime video that came out in 2005. We weren't even a company yet. We didn't start until 2009 as far as, a direct sales company. But that ABC primetime investigative report, that video launched the little yellow pill, that Protandim NRF2. The world went crazy when they found out what that product does. And think about it, for every month you use it, you can turn back the clock a decade per month. And then once you get it back to where it should be, all you do is stay on it and you don't have a problem again with it. I mean, oxidative stress is bad stuff, man. It leads to just about every disease you and I have ever heard of. So anyway, we made it onto the NASDAQ, I guess we're about 10 years ago. Okay. So we're under the ticket, LFVN. We went from traditional sales to direct sales in 2009. So that's really when the company started. But one of the things about LifeVantage, we are leaders in our science. We're not a company selling something just because we can. We're a company that leads the world in nutrigenomic science. Okay. And that itself would be a $17 billion industry. Okay. By 2024. Last year, we did about 212 million in sales, a little less than $250 million, but we are slated to become $1 billion annual company in sales in the next 5 years. And, a famous person joined our corporate board a couple of years ago. You may remember the movie, but Erin Brockovich, not Julia Roberts, the real Erin Brockovich that Julia Roberts played is on our board. One of the things that's really cool is this company was launched with that Protandim product and became a $190, $200 million company with it. That collagen that April was just talking about, okay, that I joked about using the extra bottle, that collagen in the last 90 days became our second best selling product in the world in just 90 days. It's that Protandim NRF2 is number 1 and collagen is number 2. Now, if you don't know about collagen, you need to get back with the person that told you about it, because if you think those pictures were good or funny, that before and after pictures, we have hundreds of them on our website, on Facebook, in our groups, on Instant Messenger. And I'm telling you, people have been using other collagens for 3-4 years and not seeing the results that people are getting in 60 days, okay, with ours. So, but we're an international company. Our latest country that we opened was the Philippines about a year ago. So we're currently doing business in 22 countries. And it's exciting to be a global company, all over the world. But as I go through these next 2 slides, do me a favor and just think back over the last 2.5 years, the whole pandemic thing, the whole COVID thing, this whole post-COVID thing, just think about it a little bit, okay? Because I want to share the benefits of a business like this Now, these are the reasons that April and I love this business. You know, we're empty nesters. Our boys are all out of the house doing their own thing. Our oldest just turned 35 today. And we are free to do anything we want. But here's the benefits. You get to work from home. And if you don't want to work from home, anywhere you choose. Our second home is at the beach. Okay, so we're not working from home, we work from the beach. But this is a business where we socially share information with people by text or an app on our phone. You know, and I remember, you know, our first company, we spent 25 years with another company. We've been in this industry 30 years. This month is 5 years here with LifeVantage. But I remember we always had to drag people out to hotels and offices and meetings and stuff. And now it's click, 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 and you send them some information. And it's a social share, social selling kind of business. But we have a virtual office to run our business, minimal startup costs, no inventory requirements. You know, we have our own personal online store in every market and language. So you may say, well, Bobby, I live here in the United States. I'm in Chicago, I'm in LA, I'm in New York. It doesn't matter. You may know somebody that is in Europe, is in Canada, is in the Philippines, is in Mexico, and you are ready to do business all over the world when you get involved with a business like this. It's very, very exciting. So we have no territory restrictions, is what I'm saying. Now, let me ask you something. Look at the 3 red arrows on here. How many people over the last few years could really appreciate an extra $600 a month? How many people would appreciate an extra $3,100 a month? Okay, these are monthly numbers, okay? How many people would be interested in an extra $13,000 a month? Well, why do I bring those 3 numbers up? You know that Tri-Synergizer package and the collagen, okay? Those 2 products, the Tri-Synergizer and the collagen, are about the same price. So to do this business, okay, if you had about 200 customers ordering it monthly, okay, you'd be looking at $600 to $1,000 a month. You know, if you had, I'm sorry, 100 customers, I had that number wrong, okay? 200 would be making you $1,500 a month, okay? And 1,000 customers, okay, would have you at 13,000. So here's what I'm trying to say, and I'm going to show you the exact dollars in a second. You earn $50 or $60 when someone buys one of those products, okay? So let me ask you something. I'm going to skip this slide for a second and then go back. If you were looking at manicuring the cost of getting your nails done or your hair done or a car payment or a rent payment, if you're looking at any of those, do you realize 1 Tri-Synergizer would cover your nails, 3 would cover your hair, okay? A distributor kit would cover a car payment. A couple distributors coming in would cover a rent payment. I want you to understand, whether it's the collagen or the Pro Tandem Tri-Synergizer, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't make a difference, okay? There is an opportunity here to solve whatever problems that you may be experiencing or having, but better yet, let's say you're good. Wouldn't it be cool to have something to offer people that do have concerns or maybe have been a little down on their luck, or this COVID thing or pandemic thing hit them worse, you know, than somebody else? You know, where you live in an area where gas is still, you know, $7 a gallon, it's $3 a gallon here in Florida, but depending on where you live, the price is different on gas and oil and stuff. So the real question you should be asking is this a good business opportunity? Well, the products obviously can help a lot of people. They're unique, they're patented, we're the only company in the world with them. So they appeal to mass markets. Everybody gets benefits. They're affordable. They're backed by reputable science. And we use a consumable or subscription model. And what that means is, I don't know if you've ever ordered from Amazon. Most people have, when you order something, you could do it one time where you can save some money and go on like a monthly subscription or bi-monthly subscription. We offer the same thing. You can save about 20% and get free shipping by going on a subscription with us. And it's real easy to change or cancel. So the real question is not, is this a good business opportunity? The real question is, can I do this? So please listen to me carefully now. Okay, I'm going to take 2 more minutes and let you go. You are already doing this. You already have the skills it takes to make money with a business like this. Why do I say that? Well, have you ever used an app on your phone, or have you ever texted, send somebody a text from your phone? See, if you're doing that, if you're checking or sending email, I'll add that one to it. Okay, then you're doing this business. You're just not getting paid yet. See, we do business during the in-between times of our day. Just like when you check email, text message, app, you look at Facebook or Instagram, those in-between times, the 3 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, that's how we do the business. We have a simple system that we'll teach you and show you, but all it is inviting people to see something, sharing a video or a tool with them. And when questions arise, use your teammates to help you out. I mean, it's so simple to do. Okay, there are some bigger trainings we can attend. We do have incentive trips. Matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, April and I think I saw Kenneth on here, we just got back to Croatia. That was a bucket list place, Croatia. I mean, and we just got back from that. So really, really exciting. But here's where I'm going to close.
I don't understand
excited? How can you be supportive, okay, of this? April, mute everyone but me.
Maybe you have to go.
So how can you be supportive? Okay, well, activate your health and become a customer. There's no fee to join. Our monthly subscriptions are at a discounted price, so you save 20% and get free shipping. Okay. I would like you to consider joining us in the business, because being a customer and being in the business, it's the same thing. Because all we're doing is sharing before and after pictures of what happened to us. All we're doing is sending someone a link to order. Okay, so you could be, using the products and getting results, but you could help other people do that and end up getting your products for free or running your business at a profit. We're always appreciative of referrals. If you really have no need for another income, that's great. Please consider sending referrals to the person who told you about this, especially when you see how well it works. And getting started takes 5 minutes. Okay. You could get back to the person who shared this information with you this evening. Okay. And you could be started in the business with within 5 minutes. It's that simple. But I want to say thank you and just tell you, April and I are always grateful that you spend 30 minutes of your time, okay, supporting whoever invited you on. If you want to read lots and lots of great stories, join our Facebook group. It's called Lifespan Matters with Team Unity. We can send you the link to it. The person who got you on can send you the link, but join that group and you will see the before and after pictures, an endless amount of real people sharing real information. But what I want to do before I leave is I always like to go back to the screen and see everybody. Yeah, I like seeing everybody. Hi, everybody. I just, it's not as much fun talking to a PowerPoint presentation as it is talking to you. It's just much better talking to you folks. But do me a favor, okay? Somebody told you about this Zoom tonight. Would you please reach back out to them and let them know you were on, and let them know one of 3 things. I'm ready to get on the product, number 1. That business interests me. I need to know more about the business. Or number 3, I still have some questions. When can we talk? And if you have questions that maybe they're brand new and they don't know, say, if you want to speak to me or April, and we'll answer some of your questions, they know how to reach us. Sound good? 3 great options, okay? And I want to give you a heads up. A lot of us are heading to Phoenix for the global convention for the company in a couple weeks. We will do this again the week we get back from Phoenix and do another one where not only can you participate, but you can invite guests. So we'll be sending the date out. It'll be in the early 20s of October, either the Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever those dates are. But anyway, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you being on. I went 5 minutes long, but we tried to squeeze in some college and stuff there, so sorry. But please get back to the person who invited you and join us. We're having fun, folks. Come have some fun, get healthier, and make some extra money. Bye-bye. Have a good night.